Hello, ladies, and welcome to the Quantum Queens podcast. My name is Jasmine, and this is a new podcast that I'm going to be doing. It used to be called Webcam Model Secrets, but I wanted to kind of make it more inclusive to a lot of other women that aren't just webcam models, but any woman that wants to feel empowered. This podcast is going to be about women's empowerment, about having a successful mindset when it comes to making money online, all about how you can be successful, and it's going to be all about the world of webcam modeling in 2021. We have come a long way as women, and things have definitely changed throughout the years. Like, we're in 2021 now, things are so different, and a lot of us still have a lot of old mindsets and programming in us that we need to change because the world is changing, things are different, and we just need to evolve our consciousness into adapting to it. And I think it's very important to just share and be able to spread this message with women that making money can be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this podcast. Now, so yeah, this podcast is just going to be about women's empowerment, making money online, webcam modeling, or just any online modeling. And I'm not going to focus so much onto like the actual um, tasks that you need to do, like the specific things that you need to do to make the money, because that's a given. And I was doing that in my old um, my podcast that was called Webcam Model Secrets that I had made a YouTube channel for. Um, I was focusing more on the how to make money, but I feel like that's just guaranteed, like with anything modeling or webcam modeling related. So I wanted to talk more about like the mindset aspect of it because it doesn't matter if you know how to do like every single specific thing to make the money, but if your mindset is not right and your mindset is screwed up or you have limiting beliefs about yourself, you might not be able to make as much money as you want. And so that's what I want to show you guys how to do and just talk about it and be able to help women be more confident in themselves and love themselves enough to create this secure income source for them. And I think this is just something that needs to be talked about because there's so many women now in this age in 2021 in America that they're overcomplicating life when the way things are set up is just they make it so easy for you. And so I don't know why there's still women out here that have they have the basic needs of survival, and they have internet connection. Like, a lot of women, like, that's just like the basic thing that they have. They have internet connection, yet they're still out here complaining about, oh, it's so hard to make money, or they're busting their asses working 2 to 3 jobs and making making so complicated. And and at the same time, there's a lot of women that are just in horrible situations, like putting themselves in horrible situations where they have to depend on a man or depend on somebody, or they're just in really bad situations where they're basically being taken advantage of because of a lack of money. Like, that's always the source of all problems, and all the things that us women have to go through is mainly due to a lack of money. And so that's what this podcast is going to be talking about. I'm going to be discussing a lot of the reasons why that's happening and how you can get yourself out of that situation as quickly as possible. And yeah, I've had a lot of success literally the past past 3 years of my life, I would say, I've been living a very happy and comfortable life, and my only income source has been from webcam modeling and just modeling online in general. And so, yeah, and I haven't had to really struggle, especially since I started working for myself, and I've been living a very comfortable life in a very good area and a very just I'm living the life that I never thought I would imagine that I would live. And so I want that for every single woman listening. And I think we just need to share with each other. Like, if you have an easy way that you make money and it's not stressful, and you know that there's women out there that are working way harder than you and really doing the most to get the least, then, why shouldn't I share my information with them? Like, why should I be selfish with what I know when I know that it could help other people? And so that's why I'm making this podcast, just to get the information out. It's going to be pretty laid back and pretty quick. Like, I'm not podcasting full time. I literally I webcam full time, and I have like this whole other all these other things that I'm doing. So this is like a really just gonna be like something that I'll take a little bit of my time, couple times a week to do, just to get this information out. I was gonna like do it in video, but I think with video it'll just be too distracting, and um, I feel like the people that really want to get the information and actually use it for their benefit, like, they could care less whether it's a video or not. And they're gonna listen to it regardless of how long it is, or, you know, they're just gonna listen to get the information. Like, me being in it really has nothing to do with anything. Like, I could care less for any of the attention on me personally, but this information is just going to be put out there to help any woman out there that really needs this information to better her life. And that's the point of this podcast. And so, yeah, it's going to be super laid back. I'm not going to really edit these podcasts or any videos that I do. They're just going to be super laid back and really simple, so that you can just listen and get the information. You can listen to this while you're driving, while you're in your car, while you're doing dishes, while you're cleaning, like whatever you're doing during the day, you're doing your makeup. Like, you can listen to this to just give you that inspiration and that empowerment that you need to just be your best self, to be as successful as possible. I believe that all women deserve success. All women deserve to feel secure. That is very important. It's very important that you're secure in life, that you don't have to ever depend on anybody, any one man for anything, because that can lead to abuse. I'm also a survivor of domestic violence and abuse. And so I don't want any woman to be in that situation. And the only reason why I'm not out here depending on one man for anything and getting abused again is because I took matters into my own hands, and I figured out a way that I could successfully provide for myself, so that I don't have to ever depend on one man for anything, whether it be like emotionally, financially, anything like that. So, yeah, I'm going to be discussing like mindsets, all different topics from like relationships, money, mindsets, and it's all going to tie into webcam modeling and like just women's empowerment in general. You don't have to be a webcam model or a model to listen to this podcast. You can listen to it, um, whether you just work online, or whether you or have any job, or whether you're just curious about it, or if it's just entertainment for you. Doesn't matter. You can just listen to it and get the information, and I promise it's going to be worth it. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of time out of my day to just make these and get this information out to you ladies. I want all of you to be able to make the money that you need to live your best life. And yeah, so thanks so much for joining, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.